Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff today. I'm reviewing the song Deadstick by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. You already know I'm a big fan of this band. I got to see them live back in November, and that was really fun. They did one of those 3-hour marathon sets, um, and it was awesome. They played a lot of the songs that I really like Dragon stuck out to me as one of the ones that I was one. It's not one of my favorite, maybe if not my favorite King Gizzard song. Um, but it was fun to see them play that one live. So yeah, big fan of this band. I had never heard of them until I started the channel and you guys started recommending them, and I started doing the reviews and all that. So thank y'all for that, by the way. No one's requested this one yet, so I'm kind of taking it on myself to do it. But let's jump in. Deadstick, King Gizzard, Lizard Wizard. I do know that they talked about the fact that this album is going to be like an orchestral album, which I think is pretty neat. So I kind of have an idea that that's probably what we're going to hear. But let's jump in. That was a fun song. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I think one thing, King Gizzard does a lot of things well, but one thing they do really well is making really fun music with like dark or yeah, with dark lyrics, right? Lyrics with dark subject matter, and I feel like this is one of those. But man, did I love that! I think before we get too much into it, like I think one of the very interesting things to me about King Gizzard is the fact that like at least recently, and I haven't gone and listened to like their entire discography just yet. But one thing that's interesting to me, at least in the last like few albums, is that there have been sort of carryovers from one album to the next, right? Like Motor Spirit, Petro Dragonic Apocalypse, that's the name of the album. Going into the Silver Chord, there were like similar musical themes, instrumental themes from one to the next, even though the genres were very different. And I haven't listened to all the Silver Chord yet, so I don't know if that also bleeds into Flight B741, but to me, Flight B741 kind of bleeds into at least what we've heard here in Deadstick, right? Like B741 was very much like classic sort of bluesy rock and roll, whereas now this is like a continuation of that, it feels like, right? Still kind of that bluesiness with the addition of a horn section to, I think, kind of ramp that up to the next level, right? To kind of take blues rock to its next sort of phase there. So yeah, I really enjoyed this. Let's break it down piece by piece like we always do, of course, starting with those lyrics. All right, so well, there once flew a pilot high and free, dance with the clouds, pirouette with the breeze, but I'll sink to the medicinal beat. And also, I mean, like, again, Flight B741, where this one kind of starts off with a pilot, a flight, so again, even not just musical themes carrying over, but essentially lyrical themes as well in some ways. But I'll sink in with the mechanical beat that pulsed at the heart of a metal machine, thought of their partner and thought of their kids, thought where they're going and thought where they've been, but a sudden change, the routine shattered, prepare the mind, arrange the matters. Dead stick, I'm a bird with a broken wing. Dead stick, the nightingale can't sing. Yeah. I wake with a retch to the smell of ammonia, and my eyes start watering. A shadow of body. Who are you, I say, when a voice cracks like a frozen lake. I am your child, you are my mother, and I'm sitting here dying. I'm your child, and you are my mother, and I'm sitting here dying. I said, I got no children, I am but a boy. You are mistaken, she says. Follow me down through the wind and the earth to the edge of the forgotten sea. Save us from the hurt. Tell me I'm the one. The phantom has taken everything. So I know the first song that I've also reviewed was Phantom Island, right? And so now I'm curious on how this is all kind of playing together lyrically. I feel like with King Gizzard, so many of their lyrics come back to the destruction of Earth, and of course, like tangentially comes back to like climate change and protecting the earth, things like that. So I'm kind of wondering what the connection is here to the the larger Gizverse lyrical universe. Deadstick, death wish burning in a cockpit, praying in the cabin, we're all holding hands. Deadstick, death wish, lock up our phones. The propellers ain't spinning, being forced to land. Deadstick, death wish, starting up the engines. Blue skies are turning a darker gray. Deadstick, death wish, heading for the burning hole in the airfield I can't locate. So B741, again, you're flying the plane. The hogs are flying the plane. Somebody's flying the plane. This one, it's very clearly like the plane is going down. Broken, there's a broken wing or what have you. I mean, hell, jumping into verse 4, Mayday, Mayday, save me. I'm in a tight spot, catastrophe. Mayday, 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 save me. I'm about to make a crash landing. Deadstick, I'm a bird with a broken wing. Deadstick, this nightingale can't sing. Deadstick, death wish, I can't believe we made it out alive. Deadstick, death wish, send me help before I die. So yeah, I mean, it sounds to me like a crash landing, and somebody survived. I get the sense from the music video, at least, that it's very macabre, and that, like, I'm guessing a lot of the people who were like dancing around that little plane they had there were maybe like dead or spirits or ghosts, right? And there was maybe just one survivor. That's kind of the vibe I got from the music video. Also, what I mentioned earlier about like dark lyricism, right? This is not something that is positive, but the song itself is just so fun. So anyway, lyrically, I'm gonna give it 2 thumbs up. again, I think the more I read through this, as the album comes out and I eventually listen to the rest of the album, like I think maybe the lyrical content will become a little bit more clear. Um, but for now, I think, yeah, lyrically, I think this one was good. So, instrumentally, vocally, again, kind of carrying over from B741, where they had like everybody had some sort of vocal part in that album. It sounds like they're kind of continuing that here, right? That there were multiple bandmates who had a vocal performance on this song as well. So curious to see if that's going to be kind of just a theme moving forward. But vocally, I thought it was good. Everybody did their part. I love Kenny Ambrose Smith. I forget his full name all the time. Ambrose Kenny Smith. Always mix those up. I like Ambrose. He just is so fun. Like both in Le Risque and in this one, like when he comes onto the camera, he's just having a great time. He's dancing around. And when I saw them in concert, he was much the same. He was all over the stage. He was having a great time. Like he brings so much great energy. But yeah, that's kind of an aside. I think instrumentally, the guitar work was fantastic. It was fun to listen to. Again, that sort of bluesy classic rock sound. The horns, I think, added so much. Again, they took that blues rock up to sort of that next level in my eyes, and just made it that much more fun and enjoyable. So yeah, I really enjoyed this one, both instrumentally and vocally. 2 thumbs up from me. As far as replay value goes, to me this one is like an instant playlist addition for me. So then again, I am a little biased. I am a big King Gizzard fan at this point. So not that they can do no wrong, but they've really impressed me, I think, from the time I've started listening to them. So yeah, this one's easily hitting the playlist. Can't wait to listen to it again. 2 big thumbs up. Overall, a great song. No one requested this one, so I'm not going to say my usual bit about, awesome request. Awesome request me for deciding to listen to this. There we go. Anyway, if you enjoyed the music, of course, go support the artists. Go listen to their music wherever you can. And if you enjoyed what you saw here on the channel today, consider supporting the channel. Like and subscribe and comment. All those things. I'm always taking requests, so leave those in the comments. That's how I do most of my videos around here. This one excluded. But yeah, so do that, and you can also check the description if you'd like to follow me on Twitch, TikTok, or Instagram. Alright guys, that's going to be it for me. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.